Tuesday night baseball from Denver, Colorado and Coors Field. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Atlanta Braves and the Colorado Rockies. Stay tuned for Rockies baseball next. German Marquez, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Marquez might have the best stuff in this rotation right now. Big fastball, and I mean big. 95 to 100 miles an hour with movement. Good, hard breaking ball. One of the best kept secrets in the game. If he's throwing strikes, could be a long night for those guys swinging the bats.
Here's Ender Inciarte, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Here comes the first pitch. And we are underway tonight in Denver as the first pitch is looked at for ball one. Now, boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. Come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, Matty V, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split at 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 at his homestand.
And he popped him up. Coming in is Tapia. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Hey, they're not all beautiful, and they don't all have to be. Just throwing a lawn dart over the third baseman's head right there. Beautiful piece of hit.
Stepping in now, Nick Markakis, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Previous history with German Marquez. He's a 300 hitter, 3 for 10. On a big swing there from Marquez. Because he didn't get it to make it strike 2. In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And a bad time for that as the runner takes second here. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
3-2 pitch. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. He's set. Here it comes. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. None out. Runners at first and second. A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. The 1-2. On a rope to the second baseman. And now here's the starting nine for the visiting Atlanta Braves. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, one guy to watch is Nick Markakis. He had over 90 RBIs last year. What a great season, but I think he could do even better. His goal this year, I think it's got to be 100 runs batted in. He's that kind of a hitter.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. And it ain't coming back. Over the bleachers and onto the concourse. A home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Fourth home run here in the early going as the Braves have opened up a 3-0 lead.
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it just like he did.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. This is line to left. Tapia is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
The left fielder, number 20, Marcell Ozuna.
Settling in now, Marcell Ozuna, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Three runs already home here. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Three balls and a strike to the Braves left fielder.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. But the Braves do pick up 3 on the strength of this 3-run home run. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 3-0 Atlanta. Charlie Morton, a right-hander from the Garden State of New Jersey, gets the ball here. Dan, any thoughts?
What Charlie Morton has really made a name for himself. Big arm and a big fastball. Good sinking fastball, too. 95 to 98 miles an hour. Big overhand curveball. He's very valuable too. He's had a lot of success pitching out of the bullpen, and also one of the top starting pitchers in the league right now.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Hey, from a hitter's perspective, I don't mind that take right there. I know it's in the zone, but this is a hitter's yard. You want something belt high that you can get loose on.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at-bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Time now from Coors Field to take a look at the Rockies starting lineup. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Well, Matt, I'm looking for someone to step up right now. Down 3 runs, someone's going to have to hit a gapper with runners in scoring position. It all starts with the leadoff guy. Find a way to execute and get himself on base. See if they can get a rally started and get back in this.
At the plate, Kevin Pillar. In prior outings against Charlie Morton, he's gone 2 for 8. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there. For a strike. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and into bat next the big time RBI man Charlie Blackmon. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone.
You want to talk about setting a tone and getting your teammates relaxed? That's exactly what this pitcher did, coming in and punching tickets. First 2 batters of the game.
Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. A ball and 2 strikes.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him,
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Striding in, Austin Riley. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Austin.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. Not close. It's 2-0.
Yeah, he just isn't that sharp on the mound right now. Had a rough start in the first inning, and now he's falling behind out of the gate here in the second. Some adjustments need to be made, and fast.
Popped him up. Murphy has a play. He's got it one away.
All right, guys, so here's how the Colorado Rockies set up defensively. And, guys, the things you need to focus on today, you got to watch this team. They have the most errors in the league. You cannot be a successful ball club and kick it around and give this team extra outs. Let's see what happens.
Dansby Swanson comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 2-0 the count to Dansby Swanson.
He may be down 2-0 after those first two pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. Hot shot on the ground is short. Story brings it in. Throw just does get him at first as he was really moving that time. So bases are empty here with two gone, and that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. First delivery to him on the way. That's lifted the other way out to left. Waiting on it as Tapia makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They lead it 3-0. Here's Nolan Arenado. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Love jumping out to an early 3-0 lead, but this game is far from over. A lot of innings left to be played. He's going to have to continue to execute out on that mound.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Now the 2-1 is taken for strike two. Hit sharply on the ground. Albies picks it up, and that's the first out.
All right, the Atlanta Braves attack you on defense this way. And I'm locking in on second baseman Ozzie Albies right now. This guy is an elite defender. Came up as a shortstop through the minor leagues until he dislocated his elbow. Has since moved over to second base, and also both sides of the plate. A switch hitter with this kind of swagger and this kind of defense doesn't come along often.
And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Taken but called a strike. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
The 0-1. It's quickly behind 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. Another one sent foul. Oh, 2 pitches, a curveball that misses 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Count even at 2-2. The 2-2. Hit in the air down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the third strike, and that's the third out of the inning.
1-2-3 go. Coming to the plate now, Ender Inciarte. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Into the box, Nick Markakis, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He drew a base on balls his first time up. The 1-0 home. Hits the outside corner, strike one. Now the 1-1 pitch. Rolled slowly to first. Murphy scoops it up, and it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
First baseman, number 5.
So one gone for the Braves here in the third. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike.
Runner on third, sac fly situation, right? Two pitchers down. Really good job of patience, trying to get a pitch that he can lift into the air to drive that runner home.
2 balls and a strike to Freeman. Inciarte stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. The 3-2 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Pilar's there. And he makes the play, but this should extend their lead as the runner tags from third. And the run will cross on the sac fly and make it a 4-0 game.
Now, great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
First delivery to him on the way. Ball had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago. So now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. 2 out, nobody on. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Murphy is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. And that'll bring up one of the top prospects in the game, Raimel Tapia. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Stepping up to the plate, Brendan Rodgers, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, that's another nice 2-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
That'll bring up Tony Walters. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. The 1-1 home. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. High and deep down the left field line, and this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They trail. Welcome back to Coors Field in Denver as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Now at the plate, Travis d'Arnaud. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center, and that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Here's Marcell Ozuna as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. d'Arnaud on at first, nobody out. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Murphy is under it, no problem. 1 away. Now in the box, Austin Riley. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
1 ball, no strikes to count. One and 0 pitch on the way. 1-1 the count now. And he fouls this one off. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. 4 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now. 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
And it's fouled away. The next 3-2. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
The batter, number 7.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. Hit hard on the ground to second. Fielded cleanly. There's one. On to Murphy. It's a double play, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Atlanta, but they're in front 4-0. Here's Daniel Murphy now. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
1-1 to the Rockies' first baseman. This is skied into the air to straightaway center.
Chasing after it is Inciarte.
He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The center fielder, number 11.
Ready now, Kevin Pillar. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Now here it comes. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. No runs, no hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Swinging a soft liner. Knee-high, he barehands it. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Yeah, and I can speak from experience, and I can tell you, on a night like this, it's tough to get a good grip on the ball. It's a little frigid out there, and he might have lost a little bit of feeling in his fingers. Never easy to make a good throw when that's the case.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Strike 2 taken. The fastball that clips the inside black.
Hey, that's just a great pitch right there. Fastball at the bottom of the zone, right under the knee. It's interesting. I was a low ball hitter, so you could take the strike zone and go to the ground with it. I can live with that being called a strike. What I can't live with is above the belt getting popped.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Charlie Blackmon becomes out number 2 this inning. Here comes the first pitch. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Rockies strand 1. They're on the short end of a 4. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies.
Leading off for Atlanta. The
first pitch of the at-bat.
Albies.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ender Inciarte. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. And there's ball 2 now.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. On deck is Nick Markakis. He loses him on ball 4. Here comes manager Bud Black out of the dugout heading for the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Nick Markakis is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Foul tip held onto behind the plate. It's strike 2. That misses. 1-2.
Count is 1-2.
Inciarte leads off first with 1 away. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Ready for another chance? Freddie Freeman. He hit a sac fly earlier. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit in the air down the left field line. Tapia is in pursuit. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. Inciarte ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. Safe at the plate as they extend the lead to 5-zip.
Now, Shays are around for a reason, and that hit right there is a reason they say baseball is a game of inches, right? Just barely fair, but that's not much consolation to the guy standing on the mound. Nice RBI 2-bagger.
In now, Ronald Acuna. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Blackmon is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. 1 for the Braves on the Freddie Freeman double. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's the Braves 5 and the Rockies nothing. Welcome back to Coors Field in Denver as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed one base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Into the box now, Trevor Story. He'll start things out here in the home fifth, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair.
A ball and a strike to Trevor Story. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. 1-2 is the cut fastball, but he holds back 2-2. Cutter, and it doesn't make it back. 3-2. More trouble waiting on deck in the person of Matt Kemp. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. So here's Matt Kemp now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he. Still a lot of game left in this one.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball called strike. 1-2. And there's one that misses to Kemp as he works it back to 2-2. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Popped him up. Riley is there, and the side is retired. He's through 5 without allowing a hit. 5 innings complete. The Braves lead it 5-0. At the plate, Travis d'Arnaud. They'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Travis d'Arnaud.
The pitch. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Here's the payoff pitch. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Now at the plate, Marcell Ozuna. He struck out and popped out in his 2 previous trips. First delivery to him on the way. And a fairly generous strike call there on a pitch that looked off the plate. It's strike 1. He waits. Now the pitch.
Nope.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Darno gets his lead at first. Nobody out. The 1-1 home. Fouled away. The 1-2 is a ball down and away.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Pops this one up. Arenado moving to his left. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Stepping into the box, Austin Riley.
Austin Riley.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes this way to right, but this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the 2nd out. The next to bat for Atlanta, Dansby Swanson. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
No.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Now the 1-0 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball. Lifted out towards straightaway center field.
Chasing after it is Pilar.
He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Braves strand 1, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Digging in to try it again, Brendan Rodgers. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Now a splitter starts things off with a called strike 1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
Full count now, 3-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th. Riding in once again, Tony Walters looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. The swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. And that one is gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him, and it's now a 5-2 game.
That was a mistake with location, and he drove it out of here. I can't overstate how important this home run is, folks. It's not just the 2 runs. It's what he does to the guys in the dugout. 5-0 seems pretty desperate, but 5-2 is doable. That changed the whole feel of this game.
Up next for Colorado, the first baseman, Daniel Murphy.
Standing in now, Daniel Murphy. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter. One ball and 2 strikes to count. Trying to send him packing for the second time. He pulls this one into right. Acuna is there, 1 away.
The center fielder, number 11.
Ready once again, Kevin Pillar. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. A ball and no strikes. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
All even now, 2-2. Still only 1 out in the inning. Looped out toward third. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. Here's Charlie Blacksman now. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
Ozuna is under it, and that ends the inning. Mike Dunn is on to pitch.
Now pitching for the Rockies, number 38, Mike Dunn.
First pitch coming. Here it is. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Waiting on it is Tapia. 1 down. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ender Inciarte. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Skied into straightaway right. Blackman is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Next will be the designated hitter, Nick Markakis. In terms of the lifetime head-to-head with Mike Dunn, he's a .333 hitter. First delivery to him on the way. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. And that'll get down. Extra bases for Markakis. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. And there's the 4th wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Ronald Acuna will stand in, and as he does, we'll flash you back to the first inning of the ball game. A 3-run shot had him off and running right out of the gate. First pitch on its way. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0.
This game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
That evens it up 1-1. Ready to deliver the 1-2. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Gone. And that one had some extra distance. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. His second home run of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
I love it. They walk the batter ahead of him and basically says, oh yeah, you want a piece of me? Here you go. And he deposits a 3-run bomb in the seats. They'll think about that twice next time.
Joe Harvey enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 30, Joe Harvey.
Into the box now, Travis d'Arnaud, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Blackman is under it, and that ends the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen,
but the Braves do pick up 3 on the strength of this 3-run home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Braves 8 and the Rockies 2. Shane Green gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. So here's the cleanup hitter, Nolan Arenado. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
0-2 count, and the pitch. This is foul right side. The next 0-2. Popped him up. Freeman over to his left. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Stepping up now, Trevor Story. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Here comes the first pitch. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0. Now the 1-1 pitch. Bullet back up the middle. Inciarte is there. 2 gone.
Now batting.
2 away now in the Colorado 7th. And coming up, the still dangerous outfielder Matt Kemp. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th.
Leading off for Atlanta, the left fielder, number 20, Marcell Ozuna.
He's set, and the pitch. Sinker gets the outside for a strike.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Ball 1. Action now in that Colorado pen as a southpaw has stood up to throw out there. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. The 1-2. At third, Arenado. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Now batting, Austin Riley.
Austin Riley.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Awfully frustrating for a pitcher. You make a close pitch like that just barely misses. Whew, that's a tough one to get back.
1-0 pitch on the way. Fouled off. And now time is called here as in the bitterest of April ironies, a beach ball has made its way onto the field. And as I reach for another jacket and a cup of coffee, there's some kind of cruel joke in play right about now. Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
The 3-1. Driven nicely into the gap. And this one bounds around against the wall. And he'll pull into second with one away.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Stepping in now, Dansby Swanson. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Pilar's there. 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Sliding into the box, Ozzie Albies, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Pilar's there. And that's the 3rd out. 1 left for Atlanta, but no matter, they lead. So digging in now, Raimel Tapia. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Slapped hard the opposite way, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the 1st out. Stepping into the box, Brendan Rodgers.
Brendan Rodgers.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
The catcher, number 14.
Digging in and looking for more, Tony Walters. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
2-0 count. Here it comes. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears. James Pazos comes on to pitch now hoping for better.
Rockies, number 47. James Pazos.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Now the 0-1. Swing and a little blooper to center. Pilar moving in. He can't get there as it falls in.
Well, I think it's safe to say the ice is melted on this guy. He had been cold coming into this game, but that being his third knock, I guarantee you my man's smiling on the inside.
In now, Nick Markakis, as he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first. Now a 9-2 ball game.
The first baseman, number 5.
Now at the plate, Freddie Freeman. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. First pitch of the at-bat. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Markakis stands at second with no outs. This is pulled into right. Blackman is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Ronald Acuna will get another shot at it here as we take you back to inning number 7. This was his second home run of the ball game, as he'd like nothing more than to make it 3 right here. From the stretch, a bouncer to the left side. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. In now, Travis d'Arnaud. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the belt, the pitch. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Hit high and deep to left field. Tapia ranging back at the track, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Braves pick up a run on the RBI double. Last chance.
Your attention, please. Now
so the call's gone out for the right-hander Mark Melanson as he'll take over on the mound. So the Rockies lineup turns over, and to the plate, Daniel Murphy starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Another 0-2 home. And strike 3 called as he gets a little help there. 1 away.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have the calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Kevin Pillar is at the plate as he watches ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. Swing and a miss on the cut fastball. 1-2. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Ozuna is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the 9th. In there, and it's 0-1. His career numbers against Melanson. He's gone 2 for 5. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this type of arsenal, man, you got to step out of the box, clear your head, and just fight.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Last strike now for Colorado. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, they were banging on all cylinders, from the leadoff man to the number 9 guy, the owner. They absolutely cruised to a 7-run victory. if it were only
The
always
final
that
line
easy,
score for
right?
our ball
A
game
9-2 finish
For the
at the end of this
victorious Atlanta
contest.
Braves,
The
9
Braves
runs
jumped
on
out
10
to an
hits,
early lead in the
1
first
error.
and
They
never
left
looked
6
back.
men on
Charlie
base.
Morton earns his first win of the season,
Time of
picking
the
up
ball
11
game, 3
strikeouts
hours
along the
and
way.
30
So
minutes.
that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan
Thank you
Plezak,
for
and Heidi
joining us
Watney,
here
this
this
is Matt
evening.
Vasgersian.
We
You've been
remind
watching
you to
MLB The
please
Show. For
drive
more,
home
find us on
safely.
Twitter @MLB The Show.